Luke. I didn't have a lot of time. I felt like with my last few characters, with Lily, Ryu, and Jamie, I had time to learn the character. In the case of trying to switch to modern controls, it was pretty tough. Because a lot of the things that you're used to doing, right, they're not optimal on modern controls. For instance, I don't have to manually, do a DP motion. I can just hit
for something
forward
special,
and special,
right here,
and
right now.
magically it works. But for the most part, it took me so long to get used to things like that. I didn't have. Oh gosh.
Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. Trips them up. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner.
Stop confirming halfway in.
No way to backdash out of danger. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Bops him with a target combo. Brushes off the impact. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Player two can't use any more drive without burning out. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna. Were they baiting them into that? Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player one.
I almost dropped that combo at the end there.
First round. They'll
Here we
get
go.
the ball rolling.
Okay, let's do this. And I think I'll rush in right after. Oh, that's really far away.
How will this impact things? Sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Throws a fireball. Rising uppercut. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player one can't
got him
use any
cornered.
drive moves without burning out. Barely blocks. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? This is gonna be bad news.
Oh no! See right there, the combo I did would have worked on normal, but okay, that's fine. I hit heavy and then super, but I needed to hit crouching heavy super on modern. Anyways, here's my first win. That person didn't want a rematch. That's weird. Nobody wants to play ranked. I know who my next character is gonna be. I don't want Rashid, just because I feel like a lot of people are playing Rashid since he just came out. Cammy maybe. I just list the characters and then just me. Cammy does.
This isn't
Guile,
about just winning the match. Pride
Kimberly,
and
Jury.
Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Maybe Cammy.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Yep.
Checks with the projectile. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Are they trying to beat out the jump? Player two will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Oh, whiffs the throw. We've reached the midway point of the round. And both fighters are at about even life. Back throw.
I'm hitting throw, I swear.
Jackknife maximum KO.
I literally went into their face and blocked twice, but both times I was hitting throw.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
I thought I was.
Still very early in the round. They're still feeling each other out. Hits them with a stop and block. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time.
Nope, that's not a combo, right?
Rips the slasher out. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. They just won't stop switching sides. Springs forward with the drive rush.
Okay.
Both
Oh
fighters
no, I
planning
didn't have a
something?
super. That's
Player
fine.
one has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. KO.
All right. I have
Last
only
round,
one.
people. Both
I
fighters
say
gotta go
gauge.
all in from this one. Uses their drive gauge. The last round. It's now or never. What? Anti-air. Oh my God! They just choked it up. Brushes that off and keeps
Yep.
going. Not looking good.
Oh, that
The
shit
corner's a
expected.
bad place to be. Going wild with the throws in the corner. The rapid fire fist sends him up. Turns out. Okay, here we go. Player two. Rock super hard incoming.
I like this.
Vulcan blast. Will this change the round?
I'm burnt out, so I'm gonna try and just.
Uses their drive gauge. A jump. This can lead to some big damage. What are they gonna do? Player one still has a chance, but it's going to drive him back. Misses. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback
Okay.
still possible? Backdash is for
Yep.
We just saw the heist of the
Backdash.
century. Player two
Then
makes the
DI.
giant and walks away
Sure.
unscathed. What a win!
Okay, good. And a rematch. I thought that was a good match.
Let's believe it's time for that run back. Goes all in with the uppercut. Air slasher. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. All right.
Okay.
Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. The throw is escaped. Taking stock. Player one heats it up with a combo.
Not a
into the
perfect
super.
yet.
All right, what's coming up next? A comeback's gonna be tough now. Can they do it? The jump hit, perfect execution and gameplay never
There's our
fighter a
perfect.
perfect round. Player two
Is that a
picks
chip?
up the first round. That'll
Oh,
give them a
I guess it just
psychological
says P.
advantage. A brave forward jump there to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player two will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch.
Oh no.
Stroke
I thought that
connection
would
does
hit.
big damage. Both fighters planning something? Oh, says no to the impact. Where you go? Drive rush to keep it going. What? Anti-air. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins, and this threads it
right.
cleanly.
Two.
Player two played with
pretty-
a lot of heart to pull off a trick.
Pretty easy, you know. Didn't have to do much, just play neutrals. Sweet.
Here comes a new challenger.
Alright, Geef. My problem with fighting Geef is always the things that
This is
work
gonna be a
against
five-star match. Get
non-grapplers.
ready for history
Are
to be
the,
made.
the things that work against non-grapplers are exactly
The
what you
fight's
don't
now
want to
underway.
do. Oh
This is
shoot.
Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Backs them into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Important tech there in the corner. There's a corner switch. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Looking to cook him up, weaving that super art into the combo. Brushes off the impact. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge?
Oh no!
Chucks him with a projectile. Knife needle gets him.
Okay. Yeah, I figured if I just
Player
sat there
one
long enough.
picks up the always important
Sweet.
first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a
Nice.
counter. Target locked and scooped. They were right to be on guard there. Gut looking to plant him with a pile driver. Nice double lariat. Rising uppercut. Risky up close scrap still going. One chance here, make
no.
KO.
Yeah, I did all the things.
Last round, people.
It took way too many
Both fighters
chances.
Gotta go all in from this point. Final round. Who will the fighting
What?
game gods favor
it-
here? Big throws.
Wait, did that guy just
Takes
teabag me?
advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. This
I'm here
is
for
gonna
this.
hurt. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Okay, here, gotta do better than that. Player one is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Brock super hard incoming. Hits him with the
Alright.
They've got
Super.
about half life left. Player 1 flipping the script with that turnaround super. Big gauge lead here. Crowns them from above. Dangerous range here. They push their way out of the corner. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. They can't get hit here. Correct.
Oh, I hit a button.
Are you
Shit.
kidding me?
Shucks.
Player 2.
I'm still thinking
made
about
some
that
smart
taunt.
moves there. Great game.
Or teabag. Yeah. Well,
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Surprises them with a drive rush. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage.
I should have charged that.
I can't keep track of these corner switches. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. Player 2 and a super
Yeah, I'll take
activation, looking to score some juicy damage. Burns the drive gauge. Nice
Really?
double lariat. Squeezes the gauge. Double lariat, and now closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player, burnout activates.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh no, they're stunned. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Finishes things off with
right
authority
into it.
with that big punish counter. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Springs forward with the drive rush. Drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Grabs and throws them away. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent
All
might
right.
go for a side switch. That's a counter. Going in,
What the hell?
rising uppercut.
I could probably have
Player
killed him
2,
right there.
they're going for the super art? What were they thinking?
What happened there?
Life lead is there. Betting it all on the drive rush.
Yep.
Closes it out.
Okay.
Last
Well,
round,
I don't have any
people.
super,
Both
but
fighters gotta go all in from this point. Medium kick. A trade, but they're not worth. Goes all in with the uppercut. Catches them out. Both drive rush. Player 1 has a big drive gauge lead. Drive gauge is almost empty. They gotta be careful. What are they gonna do? Connects with the
What?
throw. Amazing. They've got about half life left. Ooh, what a smart
didn't
throw.
want that. Okay.
What now? What's that off?
Ah,
Player 2 can't let this simmer. Draw super hard into
yeah, he's blocking.
oh,
that's not what I-
Imposes their will
So that's another
spectacularly
problem.
for the win.
Another thing.
Player 2
I went to sweep
comes out on top of that
with
big
classic
battle.
controls, but I'm on modern
No, that
controls,
match
so
had it all.
you have to hit down, forward, heavy kick to sweep on modern.
Here comes a new challenger.
Another Zangief, maybe the same one. I don't remember the name of the last person.
This isn't about just winning the match.
Another gold
Pride
Zangief,
and
maybe the
bragging
same
rights
one.
are at stake here. Both fighters will need to
Luck,
bring
Brad.
their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen? The low kick connects. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Trips them up. Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 1 doesn't have a lot
Really?
of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Projectile to try and change the situation. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strike.
Oh, come
Takes
on,
a trip.
game.
Life lead is opening up, but that can
fucking
still
hate
be
this shit.
overcome with smart drive use. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Where is their opening? Closes out the round with a fireball.
Annoyed.
Player 2 takes the round
I didn't want
like
a
thief
DP
in the
there.
night. What else can they get
And
away with?
aim out.
Oh, they were looking for that overhead. Can't tech the throw. Rising uppercut. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Still scrapping for control of the space. Jumps in. Double lariat, and now hits up the counter. This is going to be hip drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Nice double lariat. This is gonna hurt. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Noticeable life lead is a comeback, still clogs nothing but air. Looking for a hole. Going in. Pumps the brakes on the impact. How
Yep.
did they anticipate that jump in? Here's the final
Need to
round.
hit the DI
Real fight
earlier
starts
there.
now. Jumps. This can lead to some big
Definitely
damage.
needed to hit
Double
something.
lariat,
Right?
and now he goes all in with the uppercut. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Does a good job escaping the corner. Oh, yo, raw super here.
Oh no.
Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit
Getting
about it.
absolutely destroyed by Geefs today.
Super. That's what we want to see. It crowns him from above. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Breaks through with the throw.
Oof.
Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
Well,
They're
gonna
still
end up
hungry.
all losses
Both
against
sides stepping up
Zangiefs.
for the rematch. The first rising uppercut. Hits him with a stopping block. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Blocks the jump in. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout?
Oh,
Combo with the target combo. Taking stock. Reads them.
hit a button.
The big play does it. Player 1
Hey,
misses
when
up the
DP
always
misses.
important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. The jump in is denied.
Need to figure out how to deal with that
Nice
jump.
double lariat. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. A depleted drive gauge will really limit their options here. Smart meter management is one of the keys to winning, so they'll have to keep tabs on that
Nope.
if they want to win this
Not
match.
good.
Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This is where
Afraid,
smart
don't be-
meter
What?
management is
I
going to
did
be
not
on
hit
display.
DP.
Our fighters will need
I
to
guess I
tread
did though.
carefully.
When I think about it,
Rising uppercut.
I really gotta make sure my fingers
Gotta be careful not
off
to whip at this
the
range.
forward button.
The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Just go
I
for
hit
it
up.
at this range.
Yep.
Sandblast. Knocked him out of the air. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Jumps.
I was slamming so many buttons. What bad loss. I'm gonna end up in
Player
silver.
1 brings
It
it
looks
home.
like.
Let's see if they can
magically-
build themselves a streak.
That's about right. I feel like I'm a silver ranked modern Luke. Sucks because all my others were gold.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Gets the perfect pair.
Oh, that's a good
This
pair.
could lead to something big. Starts with a jump in. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. Gets through the opening. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Big, low, reaching heavy. Just out of range for that rising uppercut. Throws a fireball. Player 1 KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. The next round, ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Uses the gauge for a super art. Opts for the level 1 Vulcan Blast. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Going in. Looking for a good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact.
Love
The path to a win looks very tough here, and I don't know if they can hold out. Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive flatline zone.
Yeah, I hit
Player 2
some buttons
made
and they
all
didn't come
the
out.
right moves.
We'll just say
and
that.
this experience is only gonna make them stronger.
No, come on, man. Alright, well, I have one more match before I get my ranking. Hopefully, maybe it'll be a gold person that I can beat. Not a gold Geef. Or maybe I've learned from my lessons. From my mistakes. Boop. Nope.
Here comes a new challenger.
Rashid, sure. I haven't really gotten a chance to play a lot since Rashid came out.
What are we going to see transpire between these
Never
fighters?
like it when
No
it's
one
not
knows, but this is
an
going to be a
American
must-see
flag. Not a flag I recognize.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Gets a good read on their opponent. The combo's there. Decent damage. What's next? Definitely shuts out the jumper. All right. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant move. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. KO.
Alright, that was good. Oh,
Player
bronze?
2
Okay.
picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Hits them with a stopping block. This adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Now, can they finish the job? Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2, were they baiting them into that? It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge threat. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Springs forward with the drive rush. Rising uppercut.
Oh, yeah, I think I could have killed there.
A gutsy fireball gives them
Killed
the
there.
round. Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me.
Do I have one more? Oh no, that was it. I'll take the rematch then, I'll
Right
see.
back into the rematch. We
right,
ain't
right.
even close to done yet. Goes with a projectile for the converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Easily escapes.
Not a good punish counter,
These
was
two
it?
fighters are perfectly simple. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. They need to hold out. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Takes a trip. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Throws them to negate the block.
Not a very good
Knockdown.
meaty. Okay.
Heading into the end game now. They
Oh,
can't
I
swarm
wanted
into this
fireball
punish
there, but
counter
that's okay.
Gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jumping. Hits him with a stopping pop. Cody Whirlwind to up the ante. Throws him. What's next? Drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive resets. It's a good.
I didn't actually learn any of
Super.
Luke's
Their drive gauges are
combos.
looking bare. Rushes that off and keeps going. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return.
Prepare for turbulence.
Level 3 super. Spending that meter.
I'm
might
pretty
get
much only
nobody
doing
business.
one button into super.
Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. What now? Will this super art do anything? Player
Pick
2
up super
needs
at
to
least.
hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Lots of distance here. Who's baiting who? There's the burnout. What's next? They push their way out of the corner.
Oh no.
Here's the finish. Here's the
right.
final round. The real fight starts now.
Hero comes out on top. Final round. Fight.
Open. This is gonna hurt. Goes airborne. Hits him with a stopping bite. Starts with whirlwind. Excellent block. Excellent block to shut off the impact. More fuel to the fire. Hook them up. What are they gonna do? Oh my God! They just choked it up. Goes all in with the uppercut. Hits that with
Why,
punches.
Ryan?
Both avoiding the wall like a plague. Will this super art do anything? Excellent read. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Getting up close and personal. Machine looking for something with these arms.
Am I dead?
Answers with a fireball. They are done.
I can't believe I lost.
Player 1.
All right,
has gotta
silver.
be
Ooh,
getting the win
that's
after
rough.
Absolute carnage.
Silver. Oh well. I'll get back to Luke at some point. And modern. Looking forward to being back to classic